Bulldogs. They went back and reviewed this shot by Stegenga, and they realized that it's clearly a three-point shot. They gave him 2 at the time.
Stegenga with 11 points for the Golden Eagles. He's scored inside, outside. They've ran a second defender and still can't slow him down.
How about this? You look at what Stegenga has done for the Golden Eagles. Now look what the Bulldogs have done. They're 7 for 11 from three-point range. That means they are 2 for 8 from two-point range. They're better off shooting the three.
Well, they've got those in transition as Cornerstone is running back to protect the paint, not identifying shooters in transition.
Is it fool's gold a little bit, though, for Union? There's a turnover, and in transition they come.
Well, that's what they do best, Dave, right there. Turn you over and turn it into instant points. We talk about the battle for points in the paint. Cornerstone does it with their power inside. Union does it with transition offense.
Look at that sly move again by McLaughlin. He's undersized, but he knows how to use his body well.
Well, he is one of the leaders on this team. Started as a sophomore on that national championship team. Michael McLaughlin. He's been here before.
Dominique Lindsay giving Sherman a little bit of a breather at the point. Interesting that Martin, still playing with 2 fouls, has it stripped by Vanderslice. Here comes Bradshaw. Back to Vanderslice. McLaughlin called timeout. Heads up play by the senior.
Well, Vanderslice was not ready for that in the transition, lost the handle.
So 30-second timeout for the Golden Eagles. This is the one you use or lose in the first half anyway.
Well, we knew the pressure was coming from Union. They take a turnover and turn it into 2 points as Mike Martin gets the tip in.
Mike Martin has been instrumental in this first half defensively, and then on the offensive end, he's added 8 points. You look at the Bulldogs, their tournament resume, and again, their first national title appearance for any program in the history of Union athletics.
When Kevin Burton took over this program 5 years ago, he's had him in this tournament 4 times in the last 4 years. First look at a national championship game.
I don't want to move past that last line there. Won their last 32 games. Think about that. They have won 32 in a row. They lost 3 games back in the first week of November. 3 in a row. They haven't lost since November 8th.
Well, it was November 8th the last time they lost. Division I schools hadn't started playing yet.
And there's Cox. If one goes, usually several more follow.
Well, Kevin Burton, the coach of Union, said Corey Cox is a game-changing shooter.
And right now, the concern for Coach Burton is this. His team can't get any hotter than they are from three-point range, and yet this game is tied.
And Cornerstone's problem here, they're struggling against this pressure.
Stegenga is a guy that can bring it up under pressure, and that helps, but that's a 10-second violation. They don't get it over midcourt. That's not necessarily his fault, as Kim Elder shakes his head. He's got to have help in the backcourt.
He's got to have, they left him alone on an island, had no one to reverse it to. That is the 4th turnover for Cornerstone.
So good idea by the Bulldogs to turn up the pressure a little bit.
Well, they kind of hit it early, Dave, and then after that free throw, they put it on, had success. Now they're smelling some blood in the water.
Nat gives it up. Nat was instrumental in the semifinal last night, hitting some big threes in the second half. One of the few offensive rebounds is Newby able to grab hold of that one. Now Stone drives in. No. Ball tipped out, and it'll go to Cornerstone.
Well, that's what Union does in their half-court offense. They spread you out, play the second and third side, and then they're going to drive it to the rim and just run bodies in and crash the glass.
Right now, Cornerstone leading in the rebound department by 4.
More pressure. Good spacing that time by Cornerstone.
Foul from behind. This one on Stone. That's the 5th team foul. First one on Stone.
Jalen Daniel with 2. Gerard Newby will make it Mike Martin with 2.
Cox, they leave him alone. A little bit strong. Good offensive rebound by Bradshaw. 3-point shot, no. And another rebound for Martin. Wow, is he having a first half? That's why you leave him in there with 2 fouls.
Well, that's a
and a 3? Nope. And a foul blocking out on the rebound. And this one goes against McLaughlin. That's his first. Only the 3rd team foul on the Golden Eagles this half.
Well, they play in the gaps, protect the driving lanes. This is going to be a challenge against Union. They're going to spread you and drive.
Fun game, huh?
Oh, just what we knew it was going to be. Dave, it's 1 versus 2.
Yeah. 2 teams, they have identical records of 34-3. Both dominated their conferences. The Golden Eagles, 20-2 in conference play. The Bulldogs unbeaten, 20-0. That 3 missing. Long rebound, Stone. Nat runs into his own guy and stealing away. McLaughlin.
McLaughlin, like a cat burglar, just jumped in that pass lane. Transition points for Cornerstone.
He was just missing the ski mask.
Came out of nowhere to get that one.
He really did.
There's that ball reversal. This is false motion. They're going to drive it. They're going to move around and drive it to the hoop. Ball screen.
Well, they drive it, but Vanderslice is there. Good pass. Great finish.
And Union can play in half court. Excellent spacing, 2nd and 3rd side, but they're just going to lay to sleep and put it on the floor. And then draw help side defenders and get the tip in. We've seen that time and time again from Union.
That's going to be a foul, I believe, on McLaughlin as he was trying to shield Sherman from the ball. Sherman went flying into the scorer's table.
Well, great anticipation by McLaughlin as he takes it in. We're knotted up at 30 each in the national championship.